Otherwise, we'll just go through a couple
Which
of
part?
points.
Okay, you lead me to that.
Okay, yeah. So, could you just start to get it out of the way? Your name, say and spell your name.
Looks better without the glasses, don't you
It
think?
does.
More impressive.
So, just say and spell your name for me one more time.
Okay, Anita, Erickson, Erickson, Anita Erickson.
And you're from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Okay. Can you just describe for me, you were sitting in the grandstands and what happened?
No, I was not in the grandstands. I was across the street from the second bomb, just down maybe 10 yards. And we were waiting for our daughter to complete the marathon. She was at 25.7, just about to come in. And when the second bomb went off, there was more mayhem than the first bomb. I think people really realized something was going on. My son-in-law felt it was coordinated because he also heard gunshots. So in leaving that area, people started running and there was a stampede pretty much. So it was just knocked to the pavement and, hit my right side. Eye, obviously, and shoulder injury, but it was trying to get up that was the hard thing to do for me. And there was some hand that came by and just took my left hand and pulled me up really strongly to my feet. I went down the street trying to assess what I should do because I got separated from my son-in-law and my friend, his mother. And in the separation and the lowness, I was not only hurting, but trying to just keep it together, think clearly. People were screaming and crying. I was trying to not do that, so I was talking to my emotions. The Mandarin Hotel were amazing. They opened all the glass doors, started ushering people in, allowing them to come in. But because I was hurt, they could tell. They even took me further back away from the glass window. So I didn't see a whole lot, and I'm glad I didn't. I could tell there was a lot of emergency, people and paraphernalia out in front of the hotel, but just trying to deal with the pain at the moment. I think I may have torn my rotator, and obviously my eye was an impact moment.
Can you describe sort of what's going through your head when you've heard two blasts, you think they're bombs, you're waiting for your daughter, you've got friends and family around you, and you don't know what this is?
We all were separated. My initial thing was trying to get into my head that this is real. This is not a movie. And trying to not lose it. Trying to be a big girl, think clearly. While you're hurting, the pain level is there, and you start shaking, and kind of shocking feeling. I did feel a little confused. I was trying to, I don't know if it was confusion because I'm trying to deal with reality and how the brain works. It's just difficult. And the emotions. I was starting to get very fearful about Julie.
Can you, and finally, can you just describe to me kind of your impressions of Boston and what you take away and if you'll come back?
Both Julie and Blake live here. Julie Windsor and Blake. I came from Atlanta to see her make this historical run. And yes, I'll come back. The one thing I really do enjoy, it is a little smaller than Atlanta, but it has so much history. The architecture, and we were looking forward to having just a wonderful day yesterday, celebrating afterwards, which, these 24 hours have been just a roller coaster of emotions. But my son-in-law said, I'm getting you out of here. We're going to look at some fun things in Boston. And I am a history buff, so would love to see Cheers. That's my husband's favorite sitcom from way back when. And the weather's beautiful today. It's hard to believe it's such a horrible day yesterday.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I just asked one question. You were saying your daughter, this was her her
Historical run.
her wish list.
Her, yes.
And you look at the list and tell us that about her.
Okay, oh, that whole thing?
Just quickly.
Okay. Yeah, this was her historical run. Since she was a sophomore in high school, the top of her list goal was to run the Boston Marathon because she's a little person and people and her, I mean, she was born to run. That was her goal. And so to me, it was a historical run. To the LP community, Little People of America, it was a historical run. She's 3 feet 9 inches and 62 pounds. John Young was running with her also. So, you know, they were kind of cute and, you know, competing with each other. Although she did pass him and probably would have, but she was doing her personal best at 25.7. So I feel like she ran it. And she won it. I mean, she really, it was her personal best. She did it.
Oh, you're very proud of her.
Tremendously. And I'm proud of John too, but because it's my daughter, knowing her from infancy, you know, she's always been very athletic. She's just athletic in a small body.
Do you think she'll try it again?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. And I'll be back. Is that 5 minutes?
That's great. Thank you so much, guys.
Have a good one.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.